Namaste, James Bryan, Program Director for Knopf Yoga. When you practice Ashtanga Vinyasa yoga or Vinyasa style yoga, flow yoga, you're always working at quite a pace. You're always working at the speed of that breath, and that doesn't really give you the opportunity to focus on technique. In the Iyengar approach, you basically always focus on technique. So on the one side, you've got the flow, Vinyasa style of yoga, moving quickly, little attention to technique. Iyengar yoga side, everything's done very slowly, very methodically, heavy emphasis on technique. But what if I were to tell you that there's a way to combine those two approaches to get a better result? And surprise, surprise, in Knopf Yoga, we call it consolidation or Vinyasa week. So the way our system works is that we work on a 5-week rotational program. So you heard it, 5 weeks. Now over those 5 weeks, the first 4 weeks, we slow things down, focus on technique so you understand it. But on that 5th week, we then apply Vinyasa, and we learn how to connect postures together, how to connect the asanas in a flow so we get the maximum energetic value out of those. But keep in mind that you can't learn the technique when you're always moving quickly. For example, in karate, I did it for a short time when I was a young man. They taught you all the techniques in slow motion. For example, when you went to punch, you did everything slowly, pow, so that you learn how to do it correctly. Now, you wouldn't, as a beginner, jump into a black belt class because, one, you would get hurt, not only from the other practitioners, but from your own poor technique. And the same applies to yoga. Learn how to do it slowly, carefully, methodically, technique, heavy emphasis. And then once you've learned that, then you don't have to always do it slow. Then you can do the vinyasa. So, for example, in the Knopf Yoga levels, say for the first level, discovery, once you know that, then you can always do it in Vinyasa style. You don't have to do any time slowly. Once you understand the technique and know how to apply it. Then when you jump up from discovery to foundation, you're learning new poses. Then you have those 4 weeks where you slow everything down, have a good look at it, make sure you understand it. Then when you learn that, then you can do the foundation at full vinyasa. Okay, you wouldn't have to go back and do it slowly unless there's something in particular that you're working on. And so on as you work through the levels. So we've got discovery, foundation, intermediate, advanced, and master. So the idea is to learn the correct way to do it, so you do it safely, you understand it inside and out, makes you a better teacher anyway. But at some point with your practice, you do want to incorporate vinyasa so you get maximum energetic value out of your practice. Something to think about. Any questions, email me, james@knopfyoga.com, and I'll be happy to answer them. Namaste.